Hey, it's Insane Rider. Welcome to the channel, The Budget Gamer. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are in the globe. Looking forward to tonight's stream. I'm going to grab the wrenches, tighten down the bolts to my technology stack, and we'll be rolling in about 10 seconds. Be right back. Okay, everything's looking good. All the nuts are tight and on the bolts. I'm ready to roll. So tonight we're going to do some viewer battles. I'm going to play some spicy decks. I have a couple that I'm really kind of excited about. One's a kind of a Marshadow fighting mix deck. Another one is a budget Blaine deck with Flareon. But first, the last two nights I had been streaming, trying to finish the Blastoise event. So I did successfully complete that. So I thought I would just spend a few moments. And when I say completed, not just completing all the missions, but actually collecting Blastoise, the chaser card, and all 9 languages. So I'm going to go ahead and just run through that real quick. And after that, we'll get started. So I like to collect 2 in English. So here's the English version, which is what it's on right now. Blastoise, stage 2. Let me go ahead and move on to the next one. So here's one in Spanish. I won't try to pronunciate the words I see, but you can see this is the Spanish version. Let's move on to the French version. Tank, that sounds pretty cool. All right. Next, German. Talk, I like that one as well. Probably not pronunciating it right. I struggle on most of Pokemon names, let alone something in another language. Italian. Here's the Italian card. All right, moving on. Portuguese. This one was actually, I think, the toughest card for me to get. I think I struggled the most in Portuguese. As soon as I finish going through these, I'll share my final drop rates. The Japanese card looks very, very good. All right, next, the Korean card. And I like to collect 2 of the Korean cards. I think the writing always looks really good on these. This is the Korean card. And the Chinese card. Okay, so my final drop rate was, it took me 85 packs to pull 9 Blastoise. So I was a little over, 1 every 9 or so packs, so not too bad. I think the average was supposed to be 1 out of 8, so in the end it kind of worked out correctly with what they were saying the odds were. Hey Peter, thanks for joining. I'm just wrapping up, just showing the Blastoise cards in all languages. These are the promo cards from the Blastoise drop event. But tonight's really going to be focused on, my technology stack. Oh, sorry about that. I just lost all power for a moment. Let's make sure my stream's okay. Little blip there. Oh, I lost something. Give me a moment. My power just literally... Let's see. I'm seeing everything okay. Okay, looks like everything's back to normal. Wow, that was interesting. Just a quick little power hit. All right, so with the Blastoise stuff done, let me go ahead and move on to the event for tonight. I'm going to play a couple of spicy decks. I'm looking forward to playing my Marshadow, my budget Blaine. So I'm just going to dive right in. If anyone wants to battle, let me go ahead and put in the code. So it's budget game, all lowercase. Yep, thanks, Peter. Yeah, I had just a quick little flash of power. I'm not sure exactly what was happening. And but it's back, thankfully, and it looks like my stream is still motoring along. So with that said, I'm going to move over and let's do some battles. I'll check every so often. I'll see if there's anyone there queued up. If not, I'll just do some regular versus matches. I'm going to use the event match. That's where most of the competition is right now. Although lately it seems like every time I hop in there, people are just conceding to help others get their 45 wins. But with that said, let's go ahead and I got my fighting spice ready to go. I'll just start off with the private match. I've invited a few family members to join in as well. And if I don't have anyone in the queue yet, that's no big deal. I'll just go ahead and play some regular versus matches and then just kind of catch back up. I've also just released a How Do You Slab. I had a multiple hour How Do You Slab live stream, and we kind of reviewed the slab card and some different ways to approach the strategy for it. I just went ahead and produced a long form video, kind of at a high level, concise explanation of a couple of different ways to play the slab card. And then after that, went ahead and recorded a match and demonstrated some of the different strategies behind the slab card in that match. So that video is out. And if anyone gets a chance and is interested, please take a look at it. All right, so it doesn't look like I have anyone in the queue yet, so I'll just go ahead and with that, I'll just fire off a normal event match. So I'm going with my Fighting Spice. This is kind of a little purview to an upcoming video. This is actually probably my favorite deck to play. And I'm going to be releasing like what my favorite deck is and the reasons to why. And right now it's trending towards this one. So I'm giving you a little sneak peek of what's coming up. But I really enjoy this deck for a couple of reasons. One of them is Hitmonlee, which is who I'm playing right now to the active spot. I'm going to wait on Taurus for a moment, even though I probably shouldn't. I want to see what I'm up against. So there's a Farfetch'd in the front. But I really enjoy a deck that has flexibility and capability with multiple aspects of the game. So, you know, attacking your opponent's bench is one part of the equation. And I really enjoy Hitmonlee for that, trying to chase wounded Pokemon or maybe attack beginning basic Pokemon and trying to basically KO them before they get a chance to be active. So Hitmonlee is one of the reasons why this deck is probably one of my favorites. All right, so let me go ahead and kind of get things rolling. I also have Mew EX in this deck. And I actually enjoy this card because it also goes well with the fact that I can use Budding Expeditioner. So it's kind of neat. You can play Mew EX. You can go ahead and kind of let it get banged down. Yep, you can delay deployment of Pokemon. Who does it? Yep. Yeah, it's a great card. So I really enjoy Mew as well. So and then Marshadow. Marshadow has become one of my favorites. With that, I better sign this energy, and before I run out of time, I'll go ahead and throw a Stretch Kick back to this Venipede that ultimately we know is going to turn into Scolipede. So this is one of my favorite decks. So I have a lot of reasons to why. I also enjoy Taurus. Taurus is a great threat to the EX. So I'm also looking for that as a source of enjoyment. All right, so they were able to do their evolution, the Whirlipede. I'm actually down to 40 health right now. So I'm going to have to make some adjustments. So let me go ahead and start with a Pokeball. And so now I've got a Farfetch'd as well. I'll go ahead and I've got almost everything I'm looking for. I haven't seen an EX card, and I'm not seeing a Pokemon. So I think right now, well, I'll go ahead and put down my wall. Taurus makes a good wall. And with that, I'm going to, I have Leaf, but I'll just wait on using that. So I'll go ahead and retreat, and I'll put Mew to the front. With that, I'm only using fighting energy, so unfortunately I can't fire off a Psy Shot. So with that, I'll go ahead and give Marshadow a point of energy, and I'll end my turn. So thanks for joining everyone who's on. So it's just kind of a viewer battles night. So budget game, all lowercase. If you want to try a match, even if you're in India or Indonesia, you're not able to follow via the language, that's fine as well. Just if you can put in budget game, we'll try some matches. All right, so I'm going to go ahead at this point, and I've got Giovanni, I got Sabrina. I think I'm going to start. They've already got Scolipede to the front, so Scolipede's going to be a huge threat. Venoshock is a 70-point attack, but when someone's poisoned, it's another 50 more for 120. I think what I'll do right now is I'll go ahead and I'm kind of struggling here with how I want to play this. I think I'll go ahead and use I'll use Giovanni Leaf. I'm gonna move Mew back. I'm going to put Hitmonlee to the front. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice this Hitmonlee and see if I can't make Scolipede a little more weak. And let me go ahead and do that attack. Okay, so let's see what my opponent's got in mind. So I don't mind sacrificing Hitmonlee, but this deck is definitely one of my favorites. Just because I have so much flexibility. I can attack the bench. Like, I've got a power hitter against EX. I've got Marshadow, who has a great revenge attack. Farfetch'd is a great basic Pokemon to kind of lead things off. And then I have Mew EX coupled with Budding Expeditioner, who basically go in, do some attacks, or play a wall, and then get pulled back into the deck. So overall, this particular deck gives me a lot of enjoyment because it has a good variety of things to do. All right, so my opponent's thinking through things. So they're going to go ahead and take Farfetch'd down. Very nice. Or excuse me, Farfetch'd is going to take my Hitmonlee. So I'll go ahead and move Marshadow to the front. I know that with Marshadow, I can go to a second point of energy, and with that, I can attack. So I'll tie it up at 1-1. Now, I'm at risk right now because Scolipede's got the 70 plus Giovanni. So I'm gambling here a little bit. So they can bring Coughing to the front. So Coughing can be evolved into Wheezing. Wheezing can apply that poison, and from there, Scolipede can start doing that major damage. All right, hey, Wada, thanks for joining. Nice to see you online. I just got some viewer battles going. I'm just going to queue up budget game all lowercase every so often, and see what we got going. All right, so there's the poison attack that you would expect from Wheezing. Basically, that's setting up Scolipede. So obviously, I'm going to retreat at this point. So I'll wait to, I only need one energy kind of tucked on Marshadow. So I'll go ahead and retreat back. At this point, I'll go ahead and I'll put in, either way, I'm going to have to go 3 energy. So right now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in Mew. And the reason why is I think I'll go ahead and get Farfetch'd on the bench. I'll use Mew EX with basically an X speed. I'll retreat back. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, what do I have on me? Okay. Well, that's kind of odd. Pokemon, because already treated. Oh, what am I thinking? All right, so let's go ahead and put this energy on Mew. I got that 70-point shot, so yeah, I'll do that. And the risk with this play right here is Wheezing can apply poison and then be pulled out of the active spot into the hand. Scolipede can come to the front, so if they have the right cards, they could actually KO Mew right now. Oh, okay, yeah, want to just have some fun. And there's the exact thing I was just mentioning. They applied the poison, and so they'll get the win on that. They were able to use Koga, pull back Wheezing, and so that's a common tactic. I was gambling that maybe they wouldn't have it, but unfortunately they did. So great play on my opponent. I guess I should have played a little smarter, but half the time I just like to kind of gamble things through. All right, so I'll go ahead, and I know I've got a few viewers on. Let me go ahead and put in budget game, all lowercase, and let's see if I have any viewers ready to play some non-competitive for fun matches. All right, so I'm going to do private match, budget game, all lowercase. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and hit battle. Let's see if there's anyone there. Wada, enjoy your leveling your merchant in your game. A background, that's what I do quite a bit. I just use a stream for ambiance while I'm either playing the same game or a different game. But tonight I'm just showing a little spice. All right, I got one connection. Oh, wow, level 50 player, Magic. So I don't know who Magic is. So Magic, I don't know if you want to introduce yourself, if you can. At least say hi. If not, that's cool as well. So let me go ahead and let's see. I got Farfetch, so I'll place Farfetch to the front. And I'll put a Taurus on the bench. And with that, we'll get started. Let's see here. So thanks for the match here, Magic. Okay. Magic just kind of thinking through things. We got an Execute and a Bellsprout. Very nice. This could be a great deck here. All right, so from here, let me go ahead and start with a Pokeball. I always like to play Pokeball before Professor's Research. I got a Marshadow. I'll put the Marshadow on the bench. And I'll go ahead and ask Professor Oak to help out a little bit. I have to say this is the first level 50 player I've had an opportunity to play, so I'm excited for that. Congratulations, Magic, on maxing out your level. I know that's no easy task. I know that's a lot of pack opening, so well done there. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for definitely joining, Magic. I was just catching up on chat. So let me go ahead and no energy to assign yet because it's turn 1. So it's just a kind of a light stream in the sense that I usually only have anywhere from 4 to 10. So it's not too overpopulated. So it's pretty nice just to kind of keep up with a few people. Always looking for more people to join the stream. So thanks for definitely joining, Magic. All right, we got an Execute on the bench. So and there's a Bellsprout. All right, so we got a grass deck. It's nice to see some grass deck action. Peter, that's a new person who's just stopping by the stream. Hey, we got a Sabrina. So let me go ahead and assign a point of energy to Farfetch'd. I've got another Professor's Research. I got Giovanni. I think I'm going to skip on asking Professor Oak because I've got one Pokemon within striking distance of a KO. So I will go ahead and ask Farfetch to basically do a Leak Slap. I'm going to hit with that old onion. And there's a good initial strike. However, even though it gives me the 1-0 lead, we know that that doesn't really mean a whole lot. Even a 2-0 lead doesn't necessarily equate to a win. No, don't worry about it, Magic. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not the competitive type. I would actually, if you have some decks, it would be fun to learn from you. So don't worry about if you want to play. Fair or not fair. You can see my hand. I totally don't sweat that whatsoever. If anything, with at level 50, you probably have a great suite of cards. You probably can put together all kinds of really cool decks. So by all means, stick around. Feel free to join in more matches. I'm not sweating it at all. I'm definitely not the super competitive type. Yeah, I would like to. I'd like to see get multiple matches in. I'd like to see what you all got going on. So I'm actually really excited about that. So I hope you stick around. I hope you just you know, I know you're saying you're a fair player, but you know, I'm not with this. I'm not saying anyone's not a fair player by joining the stream and playing. So I'm glad to have you here. So all right, so we got Bellsprout to the front. This time I'm going to go ahead and ask Professor's Research. I'll play Professor's Research. See if Oak can bring me some help. All right, so I got a Mew. So I'll go ahead and put that Mew on my bench. I also have a Pokeball. Let me go ahead and play this. I've got the kind of the setup I'm wanting. Sometimes I'd rather have a Hitmonlee instead of a Taurus. But I'm pretty happy with what I have right here. I'll go ahead and assign a point of energy to Marshadow to get revenge within range. And with that, I'll go ahead and attack. Yeah, thanks for joining, Magic. Definitely myself. Got a couple other viewers who pretty much are with me every night, Peter and Wada, so I'm sure they're all will really enjoy kind of seeing what you have going as well. Wada is a card collector, and Peter is a free-to-play player. I'm a what I'll call low funds player. All right. Last night we had a gentleman by the name of Jim on. He was also a free-to-play player. He has a great set of cards so far. We had Hector on last night. Hector has some crazy decks, so always enjoy playing matches with Hector. And had a few other viewers stop by, join another viewer named Gardevoir. He was a lot of fun to play with. So I'm just hoping we could just get some matches in, kind of look at some different decks. There's a Bellsprout attack. So we got an Execute, a Bellsprout, and a Weeping Bell. All right, so I'll start off with... I think I will play Sabrina. I would like to start working on that Weeping Bell. So I'll go ahead and ask Sabrina. I'm assuming Weeping Bell is going to come forward because potentially executes within striking distance. It's all a gamble if I'm sitting on a Giovanni or not. But unfortunately, even if I have a Giovanni, I can't play it because I played Sabrina. All right, so that's a good move there. I'll go ahead and assign this point of energy over to Mew. And with that, I'll go ahead and throw an attack down. Yeah, free-to-play level 46. Peter is a free-to-play level 46. Now, is that not impressive or what? All right, 2 Weeping Bells, 1 Execute. There's Victory Bell. I knew Victory Bell was coming sooner or later. And the good old ability, the Fragrance Trap. All right, so we know that Fragrance Trap is going to swap. You can swap with the Benched. There's a good strike right there. All right, so let's go ahead and... So that's kind of a threat there on my part. That's one of my big hitters. So I'll go ahead and... Right now, I'll use X speed. Go ahead and I'm going to put in Farfetch'd. With that, I'll go ahead and assign the second point to Mew. So Marshadow is definitely on the ropes. And I'll go ahead and throw a Leak Slap on Victory Bell. Okay, so let's see Magic has in store for me. Magic has a Victory Bell in the driver's seat. There's a Professor's Research. Execute, and there's Executor EX. Very nice looking card. So I'm curious, Magic, do you have every card? That all the arts, all the crowns, all the 3-star, 2-star, 1-stars. Do you have a full, complete set of cards, or are there still things even at level 50 that you're chasing? All right, so there's a good strike there. I'll go ahead and put in. Not going to sign. I'll put in Farfetch'd. All right, so it's tied up at 1. Victory Bell in the driver's seat there. Go ahead and put Marshadow on the bench. With that, I'll go ahead and assign Marshadow an energy. I have every card, even have 2 of every full art crown rare. Wow, congrats, Magic. That must feel pretty amazing to have all of that. Very nice. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and go ahead on that Victory Bell and execute a Leak Slap. All right, so we got a good match here. New visitor to the stream, Magic. Magic's level 50 trainer, so pretty amazing there. Has every card. Nice, nice heal by Erica. Executor is getting powered up on the bench. Bringing Marshadow back to the front with a nice 60-point attack. So I'm struggling on keeping my Marshadow where I'm looking for. Victory Bell keeps pulling my cards to the front. I'll go ahead and let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and play Sabrina. So Executor EX has a 3 retreat. Weeping Bell has a 2 retreat. There's Executor to the front. With that, I will go ahead and place this energy on Marshadow. I'll go ahead and retreat back. With that, I'll put Farfetch'd back into the front. And I'll attack. Okay, great match going here. Wow, 14,000 cards. That's amazing. How many cards do you have in total, Magic? Oh, Nina has around that too. She's level 50. I think I've seen her some of her streams. Me, on the other end, I'm on the far other end of the content creators. I think I'm in the 3,000 range. And there's Victory Bell back to the front. As a good retreat. And there's Marshadow back to the front, so good play, Magic. And with that, Magic takes a 2-1 lead. Got a great game going here. I'll go ahead and put Mew to the front. And that 60-point Vine Whip has been doing pretty well. 20,000 cards. Wow. That's amazing. Amazing, amazing. I'll put Hitmonlee to the bench. With that, I'll go ahead and put a 3rd energy here. And pretty much Victory Bell is going to pull my Farfetch'd forward. So there's not a whole lot I can do. So great match. Great execution of Victory Bell, Magic. I just haven't had an answer for Victory Bell. And although it's only a 60-point attack, that 60-point attack on the weak ones played out pretty great. So great match magic. Good job. And amazing 20,000 cards. That's amazing. All right. So with that defeat on my part, well played, Magic. Go ahead and send a thanks. All right, how we doing? I've got about 6 or 7 people on, 8 people on. I'm just going to go ahead and queue up. So let's see if there's anyone who wants a match. Searching for an opponent. If I don't have any opponents, I'll just play a regular match and then I'll come back and revisit it again. I know, you might just be watching it on the background for a little ambiance. Okay, Tyler. Yeah, hey, Tyler, thanks for joining. Just viewer battles. I'm just playing, right now I'm just kind of playing a fighting deck that I really enjoy. So I'll go ahead, if you want to queue up, it's Budget Game, all lowercase, BUDGETGAME, Budget Game, all lowercase. I'm starting off with this fighting deck, and then I'm going to move over to another one of my favorites. I'm getting ready to release a long video on what is my favorite deck and the reason why. This Marshadow deck is up there for one of my favorites because it has a lot of different type of capability. And I really enjoy that. Let's see. I'm just waiting for Tyler. Yep, definitely pretty chill here. All right. I'll give it a moment, and maybe Tyler matched in with another player. We have that happen quite a bit as well. So it's not only is it viewers against myself, but viewers playing matches, low-key, non-competitive, just for fun, viewer versus viewer. So, hey, bro, thanks for joining. I just got some viewer battles going on. And let's see. So I have Voidsy. So Voidsy is... Tyler, are you Voidsy? So Budget Game, all lowercase. You're also welcome to play some matches amongst yourself in the meantime. But I've got Voidsy right now. Let me just type in the code again, just so everyone has it. All right, and I went on mute real quick so you wouldn't hear my keyboard. All right, so I'm up against Voidsy. I'm sporting the new Charizard. I got the Charizard coin, the playmat. That's one of the things I do spend the money on is the monthly pass. All right, I only have a Mew EX to the active spot. Voidsy sporting the really cool looking Mew card backs. Oh yeah, there's a beta of a new game today. So what? I'm always looking for beta opportunities. What are you diving into it? And if so, what is it? Okay, Tyler. All right. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, whew, Staryu. So we got Starmie EX. Will we see Articuno? Will we see Gyarados? And most of all, will we see the card that treats me the worst of any card in this game? Her name is Misty. If you follow my streams, yep, there she is. She's cruel to me. Tails after tails. After tails, after tails. Oh no, Tyler. She's treating you the same way she treats me. Sometimes I wonder why I put Misty in my deck, because I'll pull both of them and I get nothing. I never flip a heads. All right. Okay, so let's start with Professor's research. Okay, so we got Farfetch'd. I'm going to go and put Farfetch'd on the bench. Now, I'm expecting some EX cards, so I'm going to go and put Taurus down. Taurus is a good little potential deterrent. With that said, I think I'm going to focus on a little bit of damage, so I'm going to go ahead and play this X speed right now on Mew. Mew's kind of in here for a couple of reasons, but I'd really like to get this little bird going. Swinging the onion. I'm going to put that energy there. And with that, we'll start off with a slap. All right, so let's see what Tyler's got. Voidsy. Let's see what he's got in store for me. I'm always looking for a lot of fun stuff. E3 restart beta is on January 9th. Ah, okay. I'll have to look that one up, Wada. Thanks. All right, so we got one energy assignment. There's, yep, Lumineon, as I believe how you pronounce it. I've seen that card in action. It's pretty impressive. Okay. So at this point, I think what I'll do is put a point of energy on Taurus. And with that, I really don't want to put Farfetch'd on the bench yet. I kind of want to fish for my Hitmonlee, so I can chase a little bit if I need to. Sabrina doesn't make sense. Giovanni doesn't make sense, so I'll just go ahead and attack. Yeah, the new Taurus is great. It's a great card. And I'm so excited for the new expansion packs. You know, the whole new expansion. I don't know if it's going to be mid-January or end of January, but it's going to be great just to see everything get turned hopefully upside down and all new cards and all new meta and everything else. So there's a great 50-point strike. So there's the beauty of that card right there. All right, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to deal with that card. That was a great job, Tyler, with the strike on my Taurus. My Taurus is here to kind of influence those potential EX popping up. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and put Hitmonlee on the bench. And that was... Oh man, my Taurus is definitely at risk. But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can really do. I'll start getting Mew ready to go. And I could Sabrina out, buy myself a little bit of time. So I think I'll do that. I'll Sabrina out Lumineon. See what Tyler has in store for me. Oh, it's going to be delayed to February. I didn't see that yet. Oh, no. I'll have to go back and take a look at X or Twitter. All right, so there's a Finneon. Go ahead, throw down a slap as well. All right, unfortunately, that Taurus is just kind of a sitting duck, so to speak. There's Misty. You'll see how Misty treats you this time. All right. I've been running off a battery. I actually have some battery backup. So, I don't know if I just had a momentary blip right there, but I've got my power all sorted out. Let me take a look. It looks like everything's still working okay. All right. So I don't know what's going on with the power. We've had some bad weather here. Okay, I need to tune back in now that I've got my power all situated. With that, poor old Taurus is gone. So great job there. I'm going to go ahead. I don't have... I'm going to go ahead and retreat. I'm going to put Hitmonlee to the front. Go ahead and assign this energy. I'm going to go ahead and put Marshadow on the bench. And with that, I'll go ahead and stretch kick. So we got a little bench fight activity going on here. Great match, Tyler. Great match so far. Yeah, I didn't hear about that either. So, Wada, thanks for the update. I'm going to have to definitely go track that down. I was really looking forward to seeing the meta change around. I mean, we've had Mewtwo EX pretty consistent. And, you know, Pikachu EX. But it was nice this last couple of weeks to see some others starting to move forward. All right, so I need to move someone forward. So at this point, I'm going to move Farfetch'd. Staryu back there with 3 energy, just waiting to turn into a Starmie and start releasing on those 90-point attacks. Maybe Tyler's deck isn't treating him the best. Okay, so I'm going to... What am I going to do? So I'll go ahead and use X speed. I'm going to go ahead and retreat. I'm going to put Hitmonlee to the front. I give Marshadow a point of energy. And with that, I'm going to stretch kick. So I'm really hoping, let's see if Starmie's ready to appear. Yeah, Gen 2. Yeah, I don't know what happened on my power, but I'm glad it's, I was running off battery there for a while. Got everything kind of just for that instance. But fortunately, everything kind of came back in time. All right, so Tyler's got a great match going here. Lumineon, 2 energy, 80 health, sitting in the driver's seat in the active spot. Staryu in the back with 3 energy, just waiting for that evolution. And Tyler sitting on 4 cards, at least 4 cards. But it's not there. Darn it. Man, sometimes the decks just are not friendly. I'll just go ahead and do that. Draw that Starmie. Oh, yeah, that... Good match, Tyler. That one was, you know, all luck on my part. You had just had a bad deal. The deck looked really cool, though. All right, so that go ahead and wrap that up. We'll move on. Let's see here. Great match, Tyler. Let's see. I'm checking my stream right now after that power outage. Let me see my stream health. Says it's poor. Hold on just one moment, guys. Let me make sure. I think everything's working okay. Let's see here. I'm trying to... Let me just take a quick look at things. I've got 1 error going after that power hit. Yeah. Let me just get caught up real quick. All right, I don't think it's hitting me too hard. All right. I'll just have to keep an eye on my stream. I'm getting a buffering error, but all my frames look good, but that power outage kind of really did me in. All right. So I'll play this another budget game. All right. Hey, Jim. Thanks for joining tonight. We've just got viewer battles going on. I'm playing my, what I think I'm going to release a video on my favorite deck, which is a Marshadow. It has Hitmonlee, it has Taurus, and it has Mew EX with Budding Expeditioner. But I'm also going to be playing some of this Blaine deck I was mentioning last night, which is another one of my favorites. Yeah, Tyler, just keep queuing in. So... Right now, I think the biggest struggle is that power hit I took. I'm still showing poor frame errors, but that might be something of the past right now. I guess my question to you all, am I coming in okay? Everything clear? Is the screen not hopping around? I'm going to assume I'm okay because it seems like everyone's connected and things are looking good. No worries, Wada. I know you're gaming and have me on the background, so thanks for doing that, giving me some extra watch time. Very much appreciated. But yeah, Tyler, if no one else is in, go ahead and hop back in. Jim, thanks for joining. So yeah, if you as well, Jim, if you want to hop in, I'll pull up that Blaine deck I was talking about because I know we visited about it last night. and see if we can't. I'll give you a look at how that one plays out. Right now, I'm just trying to see if I'm having a stream problem after that power hit. I think I'm okay. Matchmaking error. All right. Okay, thanks, Tyler. I think there is a pretty significant delay, though. I'm actually looking at my YouTube, which is receives my YouTube Studio, which receives my stream, and I'm actually seeing a delay of at least 10 to 15 seconds. So let me just give me a moment here to see if I can't salvage what's going on. Otherwise, there's going to be this big delay. On latency. Maybe it's not all the way kind of. Okay, well, I'll continue on. Jim says, let me just catch up on viewer chat real quick. The Blaine deck is fun. I switched my rapid dashes earlier today and actually had some good coin flips. Okay, nice. So you went with the A1A 40 coin flip to 100. So that's a big boost for Rapidash in the Blaine deck, because otherwise just straight 40 is tough. So that's good. That's good news. Good quality now, Peter says. All right, so I think maybe I finally have made it through that power hit. All right, so let me do this real quick. I know I probably have someone waiting in the queue. I'm just gonna, with Jim on, we've been visiting about this deck, so I'm gonna go ahead and play it. So this is my budget Blaine deck, and I'm sporting my brand new Charizard stuff. So that's a quick peek at it. Let me go ahead and go versus private match. I'm gonna change out to it. And with that, I'll start a battle. All right. Yeah, that's true. Although it makes it a little difficult for conversation. But I'm watching my stream on the side right now, and then I'm looking as well on YouTube, and unfortunately there's definitely a delay that's typically not there. So we'll just have to roll with it. I'd hate to have to stop the stream and try to salvage it and restart everything. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and queue up. All lowercase budget game. The problem is I'm doing this right now, but you guys probably won't see what I'm saying. It'll be like 15 seconds past when you guys finally hear this. That's the only issue that... Okay, so let's see how it goes here. Behind the scenes, I'll continue to... Okay, so I do finally have YouTube saying my stream is healthy. All right, so hopefully everything gets caught up here pretty soon. A little bit of a learning curve for me. I've only been streaming for about 4 months. First time I've ever had a power outage, and thankfully I didn't lose the connection, but definitely taken a little bit of effort to recover from this. All right, let's see who I have. I've definitely connected. Although now I'm showing a little bit of lag, so let's see how that goes. But thanks everyone for joining. I'm really looking forward to getting some battles in, as well as I'm really looking forward to seeing all the different decks that people may have. That's kind of the most exciting part, to seeing the creativity that people come up with when it comes to trying to build out your favorite or your best deck. I'm just kind of lagging out right now, so I assume this particular issue is not an issue on my part, though. This would be the servers. Well, let's wait for it to time out. I think my stream's getting pretty close to being caught up. Yeah, I think that will probably fix it. So I'm actually seeing everything starting to catch up. Yeah, you could probably just, like you said, tab out of it, tab back in, or just fast forward. Let me check on one of the... All right. Okay. So let me go ahead and continue on. Sorry, Magic, we failed that connection. With that said, let's go ahead and try again. Again, just go ahead and queue up since we got a little bit of a delay. I'll just refire off a few times, and we're bound to get caught up here. Yeah, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna do a quick test of my facial recognition. So one eye, other eye, left, right. Oh. Okay, that one's still. Yeah, now I think there might be some. Now that obviously wouldn't be on my stream side of things for my power hit. But okay, I got another match with magic, so we're off and running. Let's see. We'll just have to figure. I might have to see what I can do to fix this. All right, so I'm gonna put Vulpix to the active spot, and I'm gonna buy a little bit of time. I'm gonna go back into the stream on my monitor. I'll go ahead and place Eevee down. I'm gonna wait on Vulpix, and I'll hit start battle. Okay. All right, so I've been able to get the stream caught up on my monitor, it looks like. Relatively caught up based on going out of YouTube and going back in. Yeah, Tyler, is it better now? I really apologize for that power hit. That's something, I thought I planned for it pretty well, but I must have something that's still missing, not on power. All right, so I got Vulpix. I'm going to go ahead and throw out a Pokeball. And with that, I got a Ponyta. And I'll put Ponyta down to the active spot. Got an Eevee, we got a Wall, and we got a Pidgey. So maybe Pidgeot EX. Great looking Eevee card. With that, I'm going to go ahead and put energy on Vulpix. And I will go ahead and do a Tail Whip. Budget Gamer is the password. Yep. Trying to get a feel for how far behind the stream is right now after that power hit. I'm watching my monitor. I need to do a little better on the counting. So it looks like it's still a little bit behind. Let's see. So there's a Pidgeot being played. Yeah, it looks like it's still at least 15 seconds behind. All right, so waiting for opponent. Not sure what else I can do here. I'll keep battling while gonna go ahead and upgrade Eevee to Flareon. Gonna go ahead and assign this point of energy. With that, got two Flareon, so we're kind of headed the same way. I'm gonna ask Vulpix. I'll put a second Vulpix down. And I'm going to throw another Tail Whip. Let me see. Okay, coin flip. And there's a Tails, unfortunately. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks, Tyler. Yeah, you can tell when I'm looking away. He locks wherever I'm at. I'm definitely not right in front of the facial recognition system. All right, so I got a Ninetales. Yeah, I'm looking down to my side to my monitor. Just I like to monitor this stream just to make sure it's going okay. I've had a lot of struggles getting my technology stack up and going. That's been a huge learning curve for me. So yeah, you see me look down to the side, he probably locks up. I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything else I can do to renegotiate this slower, this lag on, or not the latency on the connection. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this Ninetales down. Energy here. With that, I think I'll go ahead. Flareon's a pretty great Pokemon. Yeah, I was going to say, it's still like 15, 20 seconds. It should only be 3 to 5 on the low latency setting. So, I'm just kind of bouncing between my systems here, trying to see if I can't salvage something. All right. Drew to gun with a point of energy. And I don't go with the very lowest latency setting because, as I understand it, I lose good strike there magic. I lose caption capability for my Indonesian and India subscribers, which is the majority of my subscriber base. Okay, how do I want to play this? I will put Ponytail. Okay, I'll go Ninetales. All right, so there's another Eevee. And I'm going to power up Flareon a little bit. Okay. I'm only somewhat distracted. I'm playing the best I can here. It's still a little ways behind. All right. I'll go ahead and play Sabrina. I want to buy myself a little time on the bench. So Pidgeot EX, great looking card there, Magic. Drew to gone with Flare, very nice. And I'll end my turn. Okay. Thanks, Wada, for the shout out on the model. I've been pretty happy with this little hipster avatar. My new digital persona. Pidgeot back to the active spot. Pidgeot doing some heavy lifting and work for Tyler. Very nice. Great strike right there. That puts Tyler up 2-1. And with that, I'll go ahead and put my Flareon to the front. Pidgeot EX with 170 health. It's definitely a very healthy bird for sure. But unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot going on. So it looks like Tyler's going to take this match as well. Good job, Tyler. Okay. Yeah, I'm just monitoring my stream still. Good game, Magic. Okay. Oh. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, so I'll go ahead and queue up again. I'm a little bit distracted here right now trying to get this technology stack going. So let me go ahead, budget game, all lowercase. Let's see who we have next. Yep, good game, Magic. That was a good battle. Yeah, sorry about that, Tyler. All right, so let's see if we can queue. It might take a couple of queues to make this happen. I'm not sure. I'm watching my... boy, I'm struggling with all kinds of issues after that power hit. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and queue again. A little bit on the struggle bus after that power hit. I haven't had any issues quite like this. My stream looks like it's... I think what I'll do is after this match, this is a good learning opportunity for me. I think I can stop the stream without anyone dropping or everything and then just restart it back up. I won't actually end it. So I think I'll give that a try. This is actually a good opportunity to troubleshoot a little bit. Because I'm definitely seeing the lag still, looking at my monitor. All right, so I got Voidsy this time. So with that, I'm going to play Ponyta. And I'm going to go ahead and start the battle. We'll try to get this synchronization issue figured out. Vulpix to the bench. I'll put a Pokeball down. There's a Ponyta. Professor's Research. I'd like to get an Eevee on the table. Got the Flareon. With that, I'll put... oh, wait. I'll hit in. And we're up. Okay. All right. Got a good match going with Voidsy. Just getting started, but up against a Psychic deck. All right. We're going to have Abracadabra, Alakazam. Gotta love that last evolution card if it's the really cool one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do an upgrade to Ninetales, as well as Rapidash. Now, I'm going to play this 1 point energy here at 40. I'm going to ask Blaine to go ahead and help out, just because I'm looking to get the KO. And I'll strike first. All right. Voidsy brings Abra to the front. One energy for Abra. There's Mythical Slap. Okay. Voidsy thinking through options. And with that, okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play this Blaine again. I'm just going to stick on the same path I am. Ponyta down to the bench. I'm going to go ahead and give Ninetales a point of energy. And with that, I'll attack. All right, Voidsy, you need some help on the bench. Your deck's not treating you too nicely right now. There's Kadabra. Oh, goodness. All right, so we'll go ahead and retreat. Ninetales to the front. And with that... Well, Voidsy, you, that was all poor. You were dealt a poor hand right there, that's for sure. Double denied, yeah. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit tight. If everyone just sits tight for a moment, I'm going to actually stop the stream. It won't end the stream, but I'm just going to hit stop from OBS Studio, and I want to see if it will recover and recover at the right speed. So I'll be right back. So everyone, hold tight. At this point, it's the only left thing I have left to try with this huge delay. All right, I'm back. I've restarted the stream. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I still have people connected. Let's take a look. First time I've ever had to do this. So, yep, looks like I still have some users on. So, I hope everyone's still there. Let's see if this recovers me from that power hit. Just taking a look at everything. Microphone's looking good. Audio. Let me go ahead and dive in. So I'm going to put in budget game, all lowercase. And let me see what type of delay we're up against now. So hopefully it's back to just a few seconds. That's what it should be. It shouldn't be near instant. It should be just within a few seconds. Nope, it's still all right. So it's not quite as good as it should be. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I counted roughly somewhere around 11. So, and I was just counting kind of quick. So I still got a delay. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna shake this, but go ahead and continue on. Ponytail with EV. With that, I'll start the battle. Okay. Mankey, Marshadow. Very nice. And we've got the A version, Mankey. That sets up Primate for that 100-point strike. So tonight we're just streaming viewer battles and spicy decks. But overall, I lost to the Power Strike. I think that's put my stream at a little bit at a delay. So I apologize for that. Okay, another Mankey to the bench. We got a full bench filled up for Magic. I'll go ahead and put Vulpix down. Going to go ahead and play a Professor's Research. And with that, I'll play a Pokeball as well. So, Wada, I'm using the low latency option, which is one below. It's the middle one. There's one that's slower for best kind of video quality. And then there's one that is basically set up for, like near real time. And then this one's the one in between. The near real time, you can't, you unfortunately can't get the captions. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, and with that, I'm going to attack. And a Tails, of course. So I'm still running, I look at, I'm trying to troubleshoot here while I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm still on the low latency setting. A small delay of a few seconds, 2 to 5 seconds is what it should be, but not 15 or plus or even the 12 seconds. I keep looking down to my monitor. I'm trying to time it. Beautiful looking card, Magic. Beautiful looking card. All right, so I'm back up. Let's go ahead and put this point of energy on Eevee. I'm going to go ahead with Professor's Research. I'll go ahead and put another Vulpix down. And with that, I'll attack. Wow, great looking coin. I really like that coin. Okay, so we've got Marshadow in the back. We've got a Mankey in the back. Got an Aerodactyl in the back. Beautiful card. Wow, just loving that card, Magic. Great pull. Yeah, thanks, Tyler. I just a stickler on trying to have the best possible stream for the viewers. I just did a microphone upgrade just to even improve sound quality. But thanks, I really appreciate it. All right, let's go. That was a quick strike. 80 points. Oh, what should I do? I will go, well, I'll go with a Vulpix. There's a Rapidash. Go ahead and put Ponyta down. With that, I will add a point to Vulpix for the Tail Whip. I think we'll work on making Aerodactyl have to work a little bit, so I'll ask Sabrina to help out. Marshadow to the front. And with that, I'll go ahead and do a Tail Whip. Thanks, Wada. Yeah, I upgraded from a condenser mic to a dynamic mic. I'm a big fan of the Shure line, SHURE, so I went from an MV5 to an MV6. Okay, I looked at an MV7, but it has XLR connections, and I'm definitely not far enough along in my streaming career to have that advance of a technology stack yet. So I went with the 6, which is this USB-C. All right, Magic bringing Aerodactyl back to the front. Beautiful card, strikes for 80. That's a 2-to-1 lead. Magic takes the lead. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go... Either way, I'm in a world of hurt. I have no answers for that Aerodactyl. As much as I'm trying. Well, there's at least a 1 strike. So Flareon... I will go ahead and use an X speed and pull Ponyta back. I'm going to retreat back, put Flareon, so I can at least buy myself a turn. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to Rapidash. Put the other Eevee down on the bench. And with that, I'm going to give Flareon a point of energy. Still out of reach, though. That Aerodactyl's holding it down. Great play, Magic, on that card. Okay. All right. I got a Marshadow in the back. There's a Giovanni for some extra damage. A little extra damage boost for Aerodactyl. That's a 90-point strike. There's another Flareon. So I'm just kind of hanging on by a thread here. Doing everything I can to try to not give up this third KO. See, I've got Blaine, but that's only a 70-point strike. I really needed to have had another hit on Aerodactyl, which not happening. Well, in any event, I'm going to retreat back. Put another Flareon to the front. I'm going to put this energy here. And with that, I'll end my turn. All I'm doing is buying myself a couple of rounds, but Aerodactyl's totally in control. Yeah, Wada, the mic will probably end up being a something that maybe down the road you might want to think about. But I heard your tests. Your tests actually sounded pretty good. All right, so I got a Ninetales finally. Aerodactyl. Goodness, Aerodactyl. Oh, goodness. Well, I almost need to be put out of my misery here. No matter what I do, I'm going to go ahead and retreat again. Magic, I'm just trying to buy myself some time here. Hopefully I can get something to go my way, but you're definitely dialed in on this one as well. Okay, with that, I will end my turn. Wow, beautiful looking Sabrina card. Take your choice. I guess Ninetales is the healthiest one. $80-point strike. There's a Blaine. All I'm managing to do is extend my pain and suffering here. Retreating back. Looks like this is about the end of the road for me. No way I can fire off any type of energy. I haven't been able to get energy to my Pokemon to at least get one strike in on that Aerodactyl to put it within range. That's what I was hoping to do, is buy myself some time, but I haven't been able to do that. So, good match by Magic. I'm just reading, Tyler. I'm just reading your text right now. Your comment. Okay, thanks, Tyler. Yeah, just it's like a $150 mic. I'm really happy with it. All right, good game, Magic. Well done. I know we got a little bit of a delay after this power hit. So if you want to go ahead and queue, I'll go ahead and jump in. Yeah, thanks, Magic. Yeah, I just couldn't quite get... I was trying my best. All I did is kind of prolong the pain and suffering. Your Aerodactyl was holding it down. And I agree with you, Tyler. Everything I've read as well says, yeah, the XLR is a little better quality. But you really got to have the full setup to take advantage of it. And the USB-Cs are definitely kind of catching up with what they can do on the dynamic mic side. All right, I'm going to go ahead, budget game, BUDGET, all lowercase. And I'm looking for Grizz. That would be Jim. Let's see what happens. All right, I was just checking my monitor. The lag there didn't look that far off. I tried to just do a disconnect and reconnect. Let's see if the lag's better. I know I'm overly focused on that, but looking off to the side here, watching my monitor, just waiting for the timeout to happen. There's my timeout. Okay, it looks like it's actually cleared up. So I'm expecting a 3 to 5 second delay, and that's what I'm getting now. All right, thank goodness. All right, let me try that again. Jim, are you still out there? I'm going to go ahead and queue up again, looking for Jim. There's an opponent. All right, I got Drax. Well, welcome to the stream, Drax. Drax, are you in chat at all? Got another new player tonight? So that's great. Hey, okay, Hurtado, thanks for joining. I take it you're Drax? Just got some viewer matches going tonight. Just kind of kicking it, kind of chill Friday night. Or at least Friday night here. I'm on the West Coast, the U.S. All right, I've got Vulpix to the front. And I've got an Eevee going to the bench. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and start the battle. Oh yeah, things are looking good now. All right. Arizona, the land of hot weather. Vulpix, I'm going to go ahead and start off with a energy assignment there. I'm going to pull Pokeball. I'm looking for hopefully a Ponyta, and I got it. So thank you, Pokeball, for that. And with that, I'm going to start off with the Tail Whip. So I'm looking at Drax, who's got Lightning in the queue for energy. So we'll, based on Voltorb, we'll maybe going up against a Pikachu EX, or maybe something a little spicier. Well, you know, if you live, what is it? They dig their houses underground or partially underground, or I've heard crazy things. I heard the heat's just ridiculous. I mean, but I'm a heat lover, so I don't think I would mind at all. All right, there's a Pikachu EX. Nice looking card right there. Pikachu's got first energy assignment. I've got a Ninetales that I'm going to go ahead and do an evolution from Vulpix. I'm going to assign the second point of energy. And going to also evolve Ponyta into Rapidash. And with that, I will go ahead and attack. All right, so Drax is going to need some help on his bench. Let's see. Wada, yeah, your country's hot weather all the time. Nice. Super chats, I'm not, I think, Magic, you know, I'm not that far into all the streaming that right now was hard enough for me just to get the basic chat going. So I am looking into all the other expansion parts of Super Chats, or, you know, all the other features, and as well as when I actually get monetized. But right now I'm not even monetized, so I'm still struggling on the hours. My channel's so new, I'm literally learning this on the fly. All right, so I've got Ninetales. I hate to say it, Drax. Drax, unfortunately, just wasn't dealt that great of a hand. I hate when I get a bad hand there. Yeah, I just got to get up. I think it's 3,000 hours. Wada, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Tyler, but I think that's what I'm waiting for. All right, thanks, Drax, for the match. Please queue back up soon. You definitely just had a bad dealt hand. I would have liked to seen what you had in store with that hand. No, what happened, Magic, is somehow I went viral in Indonesia and India. It was just shortly after the game came out, and we literally watched my subscribers go up by about 5 every few seconds, and it was just crazy. And so yeah, I topped out around 122, and I kind of float between 120 and 122. But it happened so fast that my watch hours now need to catch up. All right. Thank you, Drax, for the match. And with that, I'll go ahead and Start up another match. Again, budget game, all lowercase. It's 3,000 hours to just kind of get the chat functions and subscriber kind of submitting, you know, like funds for, hey, you're doing a great job. Here's a couple of bucks type of thing. You need 4,000 hours to actually get paid for the advertisements. So it's 3,000 to kind of get started and 4,000 watch hours. But I don't think like shorts count, but streams and long videos do. All right, so I'm just queuing up. Looks like the servers are a little bit struggling tonight. I'm just seeing the timeout in the bottom corner. Yeah, it's crazy, Magic. I think out of the 120-some thousand, I'm probably 96 or 97% subscribers from India and Indonesia, which makes it a little bit difficult on the streams, especially if they can't watch. You know, there's no captioning on the streams. On my long videos, you know, they have their captioning. Just like when we watch it, we see in our native language. So it's a little bit of a struggle right now to stay in touch with my subscribers. But when I stream, I don't stream on the very fastest setting because that they aren't allowed any. You can't caption that. So all right, so Dodgers 092. All right, it looks like we had a server problem. All right, I'm going back in again. All right. Finally got my stream going, but now we got to get these servers cooperating. All right, so we got Dodgers 092 again. And I want to say I know that name. I'm going to have to start writing these down so I can keep track of who's who. All right. Another viewer match. I've got two Ponytas, one to the bench and one to the active spot. Had that reverse. Of course, you can probably see my avatar looking down to the side. I'm still tuned into my monitor. Yeah, this is just a hobby for me right now. And I don't know if it'll ever turn into something I could just do it full time. But right now it's more of a hobby. I'm actually injured. And so while I'm injured and have the time, I thought I would give this a try. All right, so I'm going to go with a professor's research. And with that, I've got a Pokeball. Go ahead and use that. So right now I put in probably about 8 to 12 hours a day for nothing. For free, basically. But I'm doing it for just the enjoyment right now. Vulpix to the bench. And with that, I'm done. All right, let's start assigning some energy. The biggest highlight so far for me has been a couple things. Just meeting a lot of great new people. I really enjoy the social aspect of that. The other part is, well, there's three parts. The second part is learning the technology. You know, I just started out on an iPad, and I slowly kind of improved my technology stack as it's gone up, and as I've, you know, been streaming. So that's been fun. And then the third part that was actually kind of pretty cool is I actually won a YouTube award just about a month ago. All right, so I'm going to start with Professor's Research. Got Rapidash. I've got an injured Ponyta. So I'll go ahead and evolve that Ponyta to give it a little extra health. I'm going to go ahead and use a Pokeball. Got an Eevee. I'll take the Eevee. It's definitely part of my long-term plan with Flareon. With that, I will assign a point of energy. And I'll attack. Okay. Yeah, that's really cool, Magic. Yeah, I kind of I have some long-term goals. I'd actually like to own my own Taekwondo studio. I'm just getting ready. I'm not too far off from testing for my 3rd degree. So I'm at the point now that I can actually do pretty good quality instruction. So definitely, if you've got your own business, that's really, really cool. I definitely envy that. That's my goal someday. Right now, I just work in technology. So. All right, so Rapidash is on the ropes. I will go ahead. Let's see here. I'm going to have to do something with Rapidash. And I think it's going to start by using the next speed and coming back. And I'm going to go ahead and retreat. I'm going to put Vulpix in. And with that, I'll go ahead and do an evolution to Ninetales. I'll put this 1 energy on Ninetales because it's going to need it. And with that, I'll end my turn. Thanks, Tyler. Yeah, kind of a gearhead technology-wise. I used to do a lot of longboarding and skateboarding, marathon running, ultra marathons. I just recently got hurt, so that's kind of put a kibosh to everything I'm doing right now, including Taekwondo. All right, I flip head, so I avoid that. All right, Frostmoth has really kind of been peppering me. I can't really seem to get a whole lot going, so let's just let's move Frostmoth out of the equation for a moment. Yeah, exactly, Wada. You got it. All right. I know I'm giving up a Pokemon here, but I'm ready to trade at this point. So got a good battle going right now with Dodgers. WTF. Basically all Kooky-1 certified. Okay, so that's 1-0. There we go. Dodgers come through with another bench. So yeah, I'll be going for my Kooky-1 3rd degree this spring. All right, so with that, I'm going to put in Ponyta. Got 1-1 going here. And I kind of wish I wouldn't have done that. Do I have an X speed? No. All right, I'm just going to do some trading up here. So that was a mistake on my part. I'm going to retreat back. I'm going to ask Blaine to help out. This poor little wounded Rapidash is on its last legs. But let's trade and we'll go 2-2. Okay, ATA. That's really good too. Very nice. Oh, that's cool, Tyler. Yeah, jiu-jitsu is pretty awesome. For us in Taekwondo, it's a great complement to all the kicking and everything else that we do. All right, there's the double trade. And with that, I'm going to go for... I'm hoping I pull a Rapidash. Oh, I did not, though. All right, Flareon to the bench. Eevee to the bench. We're looking at 40, plus the coin flip. It's a gamble. With that, I'm going to go ahead and place this energy here. Let's see how the coin flip goes. All right, there's a head, so I'll take that. All right, Frostmouth has been holding it down. Dodgers, your hand you've been dealt hasn't been all that great, but boy, you've been holding it down. You really need some bench help. Come on, hand, help him out. There's a good heal. With the weakness. Good job. Good job, Dodgers. That was a great match. All right. I just tap through here real quick. And say thanks. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and queue up again. I'm feeling good that I'm... Thanks, Hector. Oh, it was Hector. That's who I was saying. I remember that name. Thanks, Hector, for the match. You got me good one on that one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and queue up again. Jim, are you still out there? I'm going to hold off a second. So now that the latencies, we've recovered from that. Let me find out. Is Jim still out there? I know Jim's been wanting to get into some matches. Don't know if he's still on, though. He could be away at the moment. Yeah, he had a couple of really good questions. I saw you guys had some good answers for him. Him and I had some really great matches yesterday. I was looking forward to kind of catching up with him a little bit again. But I'll go ahead and queue back up. Budget game, all lowercase. Let's see who's up next. All right, just searching for an opponent. Matchmaking error, I'll try again. Budget game, all lowercase. If anyone wants to dive in, I'll try a couple of times. If everyone's on break, I'll dive into a regular game. But don't feel like anyone's monopolizing opportunities. I know I've got Wada in the background. I'm on ambiance. That's kind of what I do quite a bit with other streamers. Tyler, I hope you and your brother enjoy the jiu-jitsu. I think it's a great martial arts. The irony is it seems more times than not, if you're defending yourself, it seems to go to the ground. So it's a great way to defend yourself. All right, gonna look one more time. Oh, that's okay. Well, Tyler, if you're getting them, that's cool. Well, at least we're getting some matches in. So. I'll just, I'm in no rush. I'll just kind of keep queuing up a couple more times, and then I'll jump off, play a regular match, and then come back again. All right, one more time. Well, Tyler and Magic, we've had some great matches tonight. Hector, we had a really good match as well. Hector pretty much handled that last one, even with a poorly dealt hand. Just scanning through, and if Jim, if you ever get back on, let me know. We'll make sure to get a match or two in, make sure it happens. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump out for a moment and just go to the event match. And continue playing my Blaine deck. And I'll battle. Okay, let's see what we have here. Wow, the servers must be a little bit slow on the Pokemon TCG Pocket hosting site, because I'm seeing a lot of little circle lag things. All right, so I've got 2 EVs, so 1 EV to the active spot, 1 EV to the bench. My opponent has that beautiful Mew card sleeves. Always love to see that one. That's one of my favorites. I queued after you started and was still watching with others. There's a Mew EX. Right now, it looks like it's about a 4 or 5 second delay, and that's usually what I'm expecting. All right, so Pokeball. And I'm going to go ahead and place a Ponyta down. I'm going to go ahead and assign a point of energy to Eevee. And with that, I'm going to do some coin flips. Now, I've seen an Eevee knock out like 100 points of damage doing this. But not me. I've had it done to me, but it did not work at all for me. Hey, there's Jim. Wow. Jim, I'm going to finish this match if you want to hold tight. I know we've been trying to meet up for a match, so I'm playing the budget Blaine deck right now. So maybe after this match, we can kind of sync up and get a match in. I know that Tyler's still been playing, Magic's still been playing as well. All right, Tyler, thanks for hanging out tonight. Thanks for the subscription. I really appreciate it. And yeah, join us. I'm almost on every night at 8 p.m. Pacific time. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put Ponyta down to the bench. Gonna do a Rapidash evolution. We got Weeping Bell on the other side. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and retreat this Eevee back. Put Rapidash to the front. I'll go ahead and use, put a point of energy there. And use Blaine. And I'll see if I can't get a good start in this Weeping Bell before it turns into Victory Bell. Well, we saw what Magic did to me on that. That did not work out very well. All right, Jim, you're definitely next. Yeah, take care, Tyler. Thanks again for connecting in. Really appreciate it. All right, so my opponent, they're running all grass energy. So at least the two that are active in the queue is grass. Mew doesn't care for genome hacking. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get an evolution to... Oh, they went ahead and conceded. They must have been dealt a pretty bad hand. So, Jim, if you want to go ahead and queue up budget game, all lowercase. I'll go ahead and fire that off as well. Hopefully I'll... Whoops, uh-oh, I hit... Let me bail back out of this match. Let me concede real quick. My opponent's going to think I'm doing the quick give out the quick wins here. Sorry about this, opponent. Hate to bail on you. And I'll concede. All right, let's see if we can make this happen. Let's see if I can do the right thing this time. All right, so I need to go back. Private match. Budget game, all lowercase. And with that, let's see if I find Grizz on the other side. Looking for Jim. Yep, that's thanks Magic. Definitely enjoy our matches so far. Definitely looking forward to seeing some more of your decks. All right, so loving my new coin, loving my new sleeve backs on the cards, loving my new playmat. All right. Whoa. All right, there we go. We got Charizard against Charizard. Let the battle of the fires begin. All right. There's a Spearow. Okay, so with that, I'm going to start with not a whole lot. Of course, I'm going first, so I don't have any energy. I have no basics. So I'm going to end my turn and watch Jim work his magic. Now I see lightning for, well, now I see two lightnings. He's got it as primary and is in his queue. Spearow doesn't need anything. Colorless. Here comes Pidgey. Pidgeot EX on the way. There's a good little peck for 20 points of damage. All right, well, I could upgrade to do an evolution, but then I'm going to be lots of energy away. So I think I'm going to gamble. I don't know if it's a good gamble or not, because if you get the evolution... No, I've been gambling and losing out every time, so I think the smarter play here is for me to evolve. With that, I'm going to assign a point of energy and watch Jim continue to do damage to me. All right, so we've had some lightning. Now we got a fire in the energy zone. So we at least Jim's running a 2 energy zone. So far, the birds that are on the table, they're not really going to care. Pidgeotto's not going to care. All right. And I've been seeing people playing Moltres EX and firing up all these colorless Pokemon. In the meantime, I finally have a basic to put on the bench. I'm going to need 2 energies on Flareon just to even get the party started on a retreat. But that also only puts me 1 energy away from attacking. Well, again, I'll end my turn and just kind of I'm along for the ride. Okay, so fire's the main energy. Jim has a lightning for the second energy in the queue. There's Pidgeot EX, again, colorless. There's a swap forward with Sabrina. So I'll go ahead and move my only other Pokemon to the front. Okay. Jim thinking through things. There's another attack. Okay, so I would have liked to have an X speed right here, but it didn't happen. So we'll go with Rapidash. I'm going to go ahead and assign this point of energy to Rapidash. I'm going to ask Blaine to, I think I want to, you know, Pidgeot EX is going to start, a lot of carnage is coming my way. So I'm going to go ahead, I think I want to get 1 card out of the way, so at least within 2 points of strike to win. So I'm going to ask Blaine to help out. And with that, I'll take out the Spearow. Now, it gives me a 1-0 lead, but that really don't mean much, especially with Pidgeot EX. All right, let's see who Jim brings to the front. Grizz is thinking about this. Down to about 7 seconds on the timer, and it's going to be Spearow. Okay. Got Spearow in the front, no energy. We've got Pidgeot EX in the back with 2 energy. Spearow has an energy assignment, could be for a retreat or could be for attack. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and play Sabrina at this point. I want to take a shot at Pidgeot EX while I can. I'm going to go ahead and do this evolution to Ninetales. I'm going to get Ninetales ready to go with some energy. And I'm going to take a shot here. It's only going to be 40. But I need every little bit I can at this point. All right, Grizz thinking through things. It's tied at 1. Pidgeot EX. There's a good heal. Spearow in the back, 60 health. Pidgeot at 150. Okay, Fiero. Got an evolution, and okay, and Pidgeot EX is ready to start the party. There's a good strike, so that ties it up at 1-1. So I'm going to go ahead and send in Ninetales. With that, I'm going to assign the second energy. Going to use this Blaine. And I'm going to go ahead and attack. So I'm going to put Pidgeot EX kind of against the ropes. Grizz thinking through his options. I'm going to go ahead and looks like we're going to retreat. Hero to the front. And here comes a 50-point strike. And Tails on the Steel and Energy. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and retreat back. Put Flareon to the front. Assign this third energy. And attack there. 2-1. It's a close match. Uh-oh, did we lose Grizz? We might have lost Grizz. All right, well, Pidgeot to the front. This will tie it up here. Hopefully, Grizz has some help on the bench. Now, well, here comes a good strike. So that ties it up at 2. All right. Ninetales to the front. I'm short a piece of energy, but I was hoping for something else. It didn't happen. I was gambling. And with that, there's nothing I can do. I'll end my turn. Good match, Jim. Good job, Grizz. I was gambling for one of my other basics. And it just didn't happen. So I'm always in one who's gambling. Probably gamble too much. All right, so you've got, just out of curiosity, Jim, so you've got fire, lightning, and grass all going. But with a bunch of colorless Pokemon, it works out. All right, good match, Grizz. And a thanks. All right, I'll go ahead and queue up again. I think Magic's ready to jump back in. So we've lost Tyler for the night. Probably have Wada in the background. And we don't have... Peter was on for a little bit earlier on, but I don't think Peter's on anymore. So, Magic, I think you're up. And then after Magic, Jim, yeah, good game. We can run another one. See if we got Magic out there. Been a fun night of viewer battles. I appreciate everyone connecting in. And let me try that one more time just to see if Magic's out there. Or Magic could be in another game. Or perhaps he's just AFK or something else. We'll try this one more time. Yep, there we go. All right. Yeah, completely colorless deck. I mean, I'm always, Jim, looking at energy zones. So, yeah, you're definitely throwing. That's a good move there. I've seen people kind of playing that deck with Moltres and just firing up Pidgeot EX with Moltres. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. One Pokemon, one basic. So I'll go ahead and start the battle. Magic has had some amazing games. I think he's bested me every match so far. And he's a sharp player, and he has an amazing collection of cards. Professor's research. All right, so I got a Vulpix, so I'll go ahead and put Vulpix on the bench. And with that, I'll end my turn. So we're looking at Gyarados EX with Fiero and Dredna. Oh, okay. That would be cool, Jim. I'd like to see that one. All right, so we got a Pokeball, so that'll help Magic a little bit, at least shake the exposure of one Pokemon on the table. We got a Faroki, so we're looking at a Greninja. Still, Greninja, Gyarados. All we're missing is Misty. Two Farokis. There's a point of energy. Can do a Leap Out, which is an amazing version of Magikarp because you can basically do a retreat and keep your energy. Good move by Magic. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I've got a Ninetales evolution going. With that, I will assign... I think I'll just leave Eevee up front for the moment. I'll go ahead and put this energy on Ninetales. I'm going to ask Professor Oak to help out a little bit this build, this turn. I got a Flareon, but if I play the Flareon, I'm suddenly at two energy to retreat, so I don't want to do that evolution yet. But I will put the Ponyta down. And with that, I'll end my turn. All right, let's see what Magic has in store for me. Yeah, that makes sense, Jim. Definitely. Conceptually, that sounds perfect. The execution is the questionable part. All right, we got that beautiful Gyarados card in the back, looking amazing. All right, so at this point, I'm going to use this X-Speed to bring Eevee back. So I'm going to go ahead and retreat. And put in Ninetales. I'm going to go ahead and do this evolution here. Flareon. Going to assign a second point to Ninetales. Now, and I've got an evolution to Rapidash. So I'm going to ask Sabrina to help out. So Frogadier, we're literally one step away from Greninja, and Greninja Gyarados combination is pretty lethal. So the question is Gyarados is still a little ways away from energy, so who's going to come forward? All right, so it's going to be Gyarados. So with that, I am going to go ahead and attack. Okay. So Magic's got Gyarados up front, 2 energy, 90 health. There's Greninja, so that's a great evolution. Here comes Misty. Going to try to support Gyarados with some extra juice. Let's see how the coin flips treat Magic. There's 1 hit. 2. That's all you needed. Perfect. Wow. Great job, Magic, with the coin flips. That Misty just probably just won the match with that. There's a knockout. Very nice. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to go with Rapidash. That Misty just totally transformed this match around. So at this point, I'll go ahead and assign this point of energy here. And I'll attack for 40. See what Gyarados has in mind. We're going to move a point over to Greninja. So you got 20 point snipes coming. Yeah, Jim, you're right. I mean, I was hoping I would have a good match here. But there's the power of Misty. Now, Misty never does that for me. Not in a million years will she come through when I really need it. She's always letting me down. All right, so I've been on the struggle bus. So Gyarados is down. I don't have a Rapidash. That's what I was hoping for. Not all. You know, it just wasn't meant to be for this match. I'm just going to fall a little bit short, and then, you know, still got Greninja on the other side. So, good match magic. Your beautiful Gyarados card literally held it down, and I was no match for Misty. A good strike. All right. Good match there. So, Jim, if you want to go ahead and start queuing up, I can meet you in there. Oh, we're after 10 o'clock. I just saw a mission pop up. Great match magic. Gotta return to the title screen here real quick. Start. And with that, I'm going to go back to versus private match. Budget, all lowercase. Actually, before I do that, where is... Oh, I don't have that one deck anymore. I hate that we don't have enough deck space. Well, let me go back to... I wanted to play my fast deck. Let me see, is this it? Let me look real quick. It might have a different name. I was trying to... No, that's literally the Engler one. Well, that's my coin flips. Oop. No retreat. All right, here it is. So... let me just do this real quick, and I'll be ready, Jim. I was trying to get the strategy down to this deck to see if I could do pretty well with it. All right. Put in a password again. Budget game. And with that, let's get rolling. Okay, yep. Jim, grab something. Yeah, Magic, she came through for you. That's what I struggle with. I really struggle with Misty card. I literally struggle. Now, that said, guess what I'm playing? I'm playing Gyarados with Misty. So let's see how she treats me. If it's like normal, it's going to be Tails. So the servers are definitely slow tonight. I'm seeing the kind of the timeout in the bottom right corner. So this deck I'm playing, Chatot deck with Gyarados and Misty, basically has 5 fossils in it, and I'm just going to basically try to discard fossils when it makes sense and try to cycle through the deck as quick as possible to get Misty, just so that she can let me down. Yeah, I got the same thing, Jim. Let's try again. They must be having a busy Friday night wherever they host the servers. I'm sure they probably have hosted servers and data centers, either Google data centers or Amazon data centers or even Microsoft data centers all over the world. But it's definitely been slow tonight. All right. Trying again, Jim? Opponent found. All right, Grizz, let's do this. All right, I lost a coin flip, which kind of feels like a win. Chatot to the active spot for me. I have to brush off the cobwebs from playing this. It's been not too long. It was probably about a week or so ago. One of the streams. I had really a lot of fun playing this. I just was not able to execute at the level that I think those who are really, really excited about this deck, I just couldn't play it at that level. All right, so we got a Machop. Good old Machamp. So Machop, Machoke, Machamp. Got Farfetch'd and Marshadow. Very nice. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put a Dome Fossil down. Likewise, I'm going to put a Dome Fossil down. And just for the fun of it, I'm going to put an Old Amber down. Now, with that, I'm going to assign this point of energy to Chatot. And since I have everything down, it doesn't make sense for me to discard these cards right now. But I'm going to pull from my remaining cards. It doesn't make sense to use Giovanni, obviously. So with that, I'll throw a Mimic. Again, I'm fishing for Misty and Magikarp. Okay. Not too bad. All right, Grizz, what do you have in store for me with this match? Well, now we know what my avatar looks like when I'm getting a drink. All right, so we got to Machoke. So, Grizz, you're well on the way to getting your Machamp. All right. So I need to clear a little space here. So I'm going to discard Fossil. I'm going to go ahead and put Magikarp in its spot. With that, I've got a second Chatot, so I think I'll go ahead and discard another Fossil. Good. Second Chatot onto the bench. I'm going to hold on to the third spot because you just never know. I mean, at this point, I could discard it, but it doesn't hurt sitting there in my hand for now. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and assign Magikarp point of energy. And let's go ahead and I'm going to fire up Misty. I just dread this. I really dread this. Okay, Misty, here we go. Tails. Yeah, what? Should I? You know. Oh, goodness. All right, well, with that, I'll end my turn. So there's my typical Misty. And that was probably my biggest struggle with this deck is I think I went through like 8 Misties, all tails, before I really started. And even then, I think I got like 1 or 2. All right, Machoke with a great hit there. With that, I'm going to go ahead and do the Gyarados evolution. Gonna apply this energy to Gyarados. And with that, I got an extra card in my hand, so I'm gonna get rid of this fossil. I'm gonna put this one to the bench. And with that, I'm gonna, I don't know why. Yeah, I think so, Wada. I'm gonna look for Misty again. Grizz is sitting on a good number of cards, so there's a good chance I might find her. Yeah, there she is. All right, I'm a good ways through my deck already. I'm trying to get Gyarados in the game. There's another Marshadow. Good looking card, Jim. There's the Machamp. Beautiful card. Let the party start. We got the 180 bad boy versus 180 bad boy. Now, normally I would say good for score Grizz, I'd bring my Gyarados to the front. But I have no confidence that Misty's going to help me out, so I'm going to bring a Chatot to the front. A little bit of a risk here, but I'm going to put Magikarp down. Throw out a Pokeball, which isn't going to bring me anything. If she can help me out, I'll pull my Chatot back. I've got X speed. So this is my approach. Is I'm taking this route just in case I don't get anything. Of course, another Tails. Sad, sad state of affairs. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to. Goodness. Gonna have to put this point of energy on Gyarados, so he'll never get it. Because Misty's failed me twice this match. With that, I'll end my turn. So I didn't quite. I wanted to get that first attempt with only one, but now Grizz is gonna have two. Got Marshadow ready to go at with a 100-point strike. So that Misty literally just lost me the match. All right, well, I'll do what I can. I'll start with Gyarados to the front. It was a shame I didn't get some extra help from Misty. Conceptually, it seems like a really good deck to play. Just I don't have the right execution with Misty. All right, I'll go ahead and place this one down there. Give this fourth energy. So I'll take the first shot. Maybe I'll get lucky with the energy discard. No, I didn't. Sabrina gonna ask somebody else to step forward. I only have one real option, and that's this Gyarados. Otherwise, the match is over. Good move by Grizz. The champ down to 40 health. Got two Marshadows lined up on the bench, just waiting for a little revenge. There's a heal. I'm down to 60. And there's where if I could have just... If Misty could have just helped me out, I wouldn't have had to sacrifice that second basic Pokemon. And that's really what's done it in for me. So... I'm going to start off with... and of course, I'm already through my deck, so... Nothing else I can do there. I need 3 retreat. I should have... Well, I'm not used to retreating a Gyarados, so it almost makes sense to maybe put a leaf in this deck. Pokeball is going to do me no good. Won't even... So with that, I think I can do not a whole lot more. I'll throw a potion down. And... That match is over. Good game, Grizz. I had 2 chances with Misty to swing the odds into my favor, but unfortunately it didn't work out for me. A great looking card. Just got some viewer battles going tonight. I know that I see some new viewers on. We're playing battles using a code Budget Game, BUDGETGAME, all lowercase. Feel free to queue in. All right, good job, Grizz. And there's my Misty game in action. But you know what? I think I'm really going to prove how good my Misty game is by playing that deck again. All right, so I'm going to queue up Budget Game. I know Magic's probably ready to go. I see I've got a few other viewers on. So again, anyone want to join in? Budget Game, all lowercase. If you want to give me a shout out in chat, we can definitely coordinate. And I'll queue up a few times because I know that people are giving others an opportunity, especially our new guests or visitors who may have not spoken up yet. Well, you don't lose, Jim. You can play. I'm going to play the same thing again. So next one around. All right, Magic, go ahead and let's hop in. Yeah, Jim, you can. I'll give you another shot to see if you can win 2 in a row against with my Misty coin flips. You've got a really good chance. All right, so just going to queue up again. Been some really great matches. I think I've been on the losing end much more than the winning end tonight. Which is fine. I'm not really here looking to win or lose, just looking to have some fun. And we're just kind of sharing some, definitely some unique decks, kind of getting a little spice going. I've been playing just 2 decks, doing a little research. I'm actually getting ready to produce a video on what my favorite deck is, and the reason why I think it's my favorite. So I've been playing the 2 decks that are in the running for me, and I'm just... trying to see if I can come to a determination. I really like this fast place deck. It's got a little bit of gimmick to it, but I kind of enjoy this gimmick. The struggle for me is Misty. If it could be like a Brock card or something like that, if I could have a... I don't know, maybe I need to make a fast play Golem deck or something. I know there's one more evolution in there, but at least wouldn't have to rely on coin flips. So maybe it's something I'll have to take a look at. All right, so I've got the first energy. I've got Chatot. So I'm going to go ahead and place this energy on Chatot. I definitely want to do my mimics. I'm going to place an old Amber down. There's no sense me discarding it at this particular moment. Magic is sitting on a good number of cards, so do I want to get rid of the Gyarados this turn? Yeah, probably not. Who knows where it might end up. So I think what I'll do, now I'm going to be pulling 6 cards, so I've already been dealt 3, I've got 6. Yeah, the odds are I think I'm going to wait 1 turn, so I'll just go ahead and end my turn. All right, Squirtle. Got Blastoise EX in the house, perhaps? War Turtle already. Now, it was interesting playing the nice flare on the Eevee. Interesting playing the solo matches. The computer's strategy was very interesting. I saw it after a knockout. It had Wartortle at 80 with no energy, and basically it had like Articuno EX with like 3 energy, and it would pull forward Wartortle. It was kind of funny how it was doing that. All right. Now I'm going to do this evolution. I'm going to go ahead and put this fossil. I'm going to assign this energy over to Gyarados. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh! Let's see what I get. 2 cards back into my hand. 5 cards back to me. There's Misty. She ready to let me down again? Okay. 2 Wartortles for Magic. There's Magic's Misty. Let's see how she does. Heads. 1 energy. Well, that's usually 1 energy more than I get. There's Blastoise EX. So great job, Magic. 1, 2, 3. Perfect evolution. And right there with already enough energy. Beautiful. Kind of hard to stop that. That was a perfect evolution. Misty with enough help to make it work. All right. So at this point, I'm going to put... my Gyarados is going to the front. So just like Magic, I only need 1 from Misty. Well, actually, I need 2 from Misty. I take it back. Let me start with a Pokeball. Got Magikarp, so I'm going to put Magikarp on the bench. I'm going to go ahead and use Professors. Nope, I'm going to use Misty. I better make sure I don't make that mistake. All right, Misty. I dread this. There we go. Tails again. So I'm 0 for 4 playing this. Oh, goodness. Well... yeah, that'll end my turn. I've got to get Gyarados out of the line of fire. I would have put that energy on Magikarp, but with Magic already having a 1 point, I can't sacrifice this Gyarados. There's a 100-point strike. Oh, man. Professor's research. I think the fact of what happens with Misty alone, even a 140 strike, is still not enough now. So I'm going to go ahead and retreat. So it's going to... yeah, 100. I don't have even enough to heal myself out of this situation. I'm not sitting on a Sabrina. Although the 1 Pokemon retreats in the back wouldn't really buy me much. So with that, I'm going to assign a 3rd energy. I'm going to bring a retreat here. I'm going to bring Old Amber to the front. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a potion on Gyarados. And with that, I'm going to end my turn. Yep, I could almost really get into this deck. It could be up for consideration, except for the Misty Coin Flip. So it's really just my Blaine deck and my Fighting Marshadow deck. Another great looking Misty card. Magic has them all. There's 1, 2, 2. Not bad. And with that, there's a 2nd point. Well, gonna have to gamble I'm going to put Magikarp to the front. I'm going to hope I get a Gyarados. Ah, it doesn't happen. And I was going to hope for Misty to be able to help me out. So it didn't happen, unfortunately. That was a chat done. Well, let's just see. It makes absolutely... well, I got Professor's research. Let's not overlook Professor yet. But the problem is, even if I get the Gyarados, I can't use Misty this turn. But at least it will prolong my agony for one more turn. Throw a Pokeball. With that, I'll put a Dome Fossil down. And I will assign a point of energy. And end my turn. All right. On the struggle bus. There's my 10:30 alarm. Okay, there's a nice strike. All right, let's just test out Misty again. So far, I haven't landed anything. I am 3 Misties, all tails. 4 Misties, all tails. And with that, I'll end my turn. All right, so we got a little spice going tonight, just viewer battles. Thanks for everyone who's been connected. Magic in the driver's seat. Magic has gone undefeated against matches with me. Great job, Magic. Another win. Another 4 Misties that failed me in a row. So the coin flip decks are just not ones that I really like to count on. All right. All right, so let's see. Jim, do we still have you out there? Got 6 viewers on. Yeah, Misty did you good on that one. Not me, though. I'm almost, if Jim's there, I almost will play it again just to see if I can get the 6 coin flips with Misty not helping out. Since he's normally losing to Gyarados, give him another opportunity to win. Let me go ahead and queue up. See if Jim's out there. All right, so just searching for opponent. Not happening. Okay. Yeah, I kind of try the same thing. I try to kind of barely skip it along so that technically it would only like make one rotation, you know, from heads to tails back to heads. But you'll notice that even when you do that, it'll go up on its edge and sometimes still force you to tails. So, all right. So I'm not sure if we have Jim there. So Magic, if you want to go again, I'm going to play another kind of coin flip deck. I actually call it my water coin flip deck. This deck is kind of way out there. But I like to use it to kind of demonstrate my overall coin flip luck. So this one's full of coin flips. And even at that, you know, it's not the most competitive deck, but it's definitely out there. But if you want to go ahead and queue up again, or Jim, if you're there, or if anyone else, I know I've got other viewers on tonight. We're doing viewer battles. Feel free to queue up Budget Game, BUDGET. GAME, all lowercase. Probably get a few more matches in. I'm about 2.5 hours into the stream. I'll go ahead and wrap it up at 11 p.m. Pacific time. So in about 30 minutes. All right, I'm going to go ahead and queue in. It's been quite the night. I've really been enjoying the battles. I had the power issue early on. Took a while for my YouTube to finally recover from that. All right, Magic, let's see what you got this time. You've had some amazing decks so far. What if you just discovered the secret to flip 100%? Yeah, I think I have. Do you think anyone would want to know that information? Well, I guess maybe so. They would know to know not what to do. All right. Got good old Krabby Patties. Let's get my SpongeBob deck going here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start my battle. And this deck is full of coin flips. So you're going to see Misty. You're going to see almost somewhere along the evolution of these Pokemon all have a coin flip. All right. So I'm going first. Pokeball. There's a coin flipper right there. Kangaskhan. Here's another Pokeball. Goldeen. So you'll see that I think it's Sea King has the coin flip as well as Kingler. Professor's Research. There's another Krabby. There's a Kingler. And I will go ahead and put the Krabby down. And with that, I will end my turn. So looking over at Magic, I see lightning and water in his energy zone. All right, let the coin flips begin. So I got Sea King. So Sea King has a Horde Hazard. Flip a coin, it does nothing. Otherwise, it does 80. So this deck was literally put together to test my coin flipping skills or luck. And I got Kingler. Kingler is 3 energy and has 2 coin flips. So I'm going to go ahead and play Misty on Kingler. And there's Tails. 5 Misties in a row at Tails. Oh, you gotta love it. Gonna go ahead and put energy on Kingler, and I'll continue on. Thanks, Jim. Thanks for checking in. Have a good one. Thanks for the matches, and I will definitely be back on tomorrow night, same time, 8 p.m. Pacific West Coast time. Have a good night, Jim. Thank you. All right, Dragonair. Magic, you've got the evolutions going perfectly. I wouldn't be surprised if I see Dragonite. You've been dialed into your evolutions. Unfortunately, you got a little bit missing on the bench, but that probably doesn't mean a whole lot with me and coin flips. So let me go ahead and get a second Kingler on the table. My second point of energy. And with that, I'm going to end my turn. So no Misty to coin flip again. Misty already failed me. I put the Kingler to the active, just hoping I could go ahead and... Yep, Magic's has been dialed in on his evolutions. There's a Sabrina, which does me no good at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and put this third energy here. And with that, I'll go ahead and... I have to flip 2 coins. If both are heads, I do more damage. Well, what's the odds of that happening? Well, there we go. Another Tails. So, I can't... I had a chance to take out Dragonite, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But this is my coin flip deck, and it's definitely will illustrate my luck. Dratini to the bench. Good flare on that. Potion heal for Dragonite. Dragonite's all energized up. Let's hope with the new expansion we get to see some more dragon activity. Yeah, Detonate ate up all my luck. You're right. There's a good strike on the back. Detonate 6 heads in a row. That little Mighty Mouse was Probably will go down in history as my best night of coin flipping luck ever. Probably never see it again. All right. Point of energy to my backup Kingler. Lost out on my Sea King. With that, I'll go ahead and use a Sabrina. I'm going to go ahead and also throw down a potion on my Kingler. And with that, let's continue testing coin flips. Oh, what do you know? Now I do it when it doesn't make a difference. I only needed nothing. When I needed it on Dragon Knight, it didn't happen. All right. So Magix needs a little bit more help off on the bench. A Kingler. I actually flipped 2 heads in a row. That's pretty amazing. That ties it up at 1-1, but Dragon Knight is definitely powered up, ready to go. Magic's just wondering probably where all his Pokemon are. In the meantime, I keep suffering from the back. Good strike by Dragon Knight. All right, Professor's Research. Go ahead and... 3 retreat. I will go ahead and it's chosen at random. So that's the thing. It's like you just don't know where that attack's going to go. So it doesn't really make sense for me to retreat back for the other Kingler. So I'm just going to go ahead and assign this energy here. And who knows? Maybe I'll flip 2 heads again. I doubt it. Oh, heads? Oh, what do you know? Wow. Yeah. Yeah, what's going... Yeah, that was just a very poor dealt hand to you, Magic. That was crazy. And for me to finally win one with this deck is kind of... There's some irony to there, because this deck usually doesn't treat me very well at all. But I guess even a poor deck can outscore a very poorly dealt hand. So, yeah, I was kind of surprised. You were doing the best you could. Still made a game of it. Okay. So we lost Jim. We don't have Peter anymore. Tyler. But I still see I've got some other viewers on. So thanks for joining. Those of you who are on. So we're just doing viewer battles. We have Magic still on. Magic's been holding it down with win after win. I think we got Wada kind of using my stream tonight for ambiance while he's playing another game, so that's cool. Shout out to Wada for the watch time. I really appreciate it. Magic, if I don't, I'll go ahead and queue up real quick, see if anyone else who's watching. I do have a lot of India and Indonesian subscribers who a lot of times will just kind of watch in, but aren't usually very active. So let me see if there's anyone else out there. If not, Magic, if you want to give that dragon deck maybe another try, see if you can get a little better hand. Got about 17 minutes left, so probably at least one more match, maybe 2. All right, so I'll go ahead and queue up again. So Magic, let's see what you have in store for me this time. So I finally figured out a way to beat Magic. All night he's won every game. I just had to convince the computer to deal a really bad hand to Magic, and then I have a chance. So let's see if I can do that again. Let's see if I get that luck twice in a row. All right. Waiting for opponent to return, so that's not a good sign. I got one basic Goldeen. And with that, I'll start the battle. So the irony is I finally won a match with my coin flip. Yeah, I finally earned one victory. Magic's been holding it down all night. All right, so here we go. Now, is this going to be a retreat? This is looking a little deja vu, just like the last match. It was a Dratini right to the front. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and use a couple of Pokeball that I've been dealt. There's the Crazy Kangaroo. Kangaskhan. Second Pokeball. Let's see what's coming my way. All right, Krabby Patties. And with that, I'll go ahead and end my turn. Like facial recognition. Yep, all right, good. Excuse me. All right, we see the lightning. Okay. Second Dratini, there's the flare. Got a coughing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do an evolution of my Krabby Patty to Kingler. I've got Goldeen out there. I'm going to go ahead and give Goldeen a point of energy. With that, I will... I'll go ahead and do a flop. Big 10-point strike damage there. Flop for 10. Dratini down to 60. And there's a Wheezing. So definitely on the better course of getting Pokemon on the bench. 2 energy for Dratini. Sitting in the back. Looking for Dragonair. All right, I've got the Sea King. Only needs 1 energy. So that means I'm going to start powering up Kingler. And with that, I'm going to flip a coin. So literally, flip a coin. If it's tails, I do nothing. And it's as simple as that. Here we go. Of course, it's tails. It does nothing. Sea King just kind of wiggles back and forth and says, I'm out of here. I'm not doing anything this turn. Horn Hazard for 0. All right. Dratini in the back already has 3 energy, but now Magic is looking for that Dragonair. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and Kingler a second point of energy. I'm going to put... no, I'm going to hold off on Crazy Kangaroo just because I already have one there. Not really going to use Sabrina yet. Well, I could make a dent on that Wheezing. So yeah, maybe I will. All right, so Sabrina's going to try to pull that Wheezing forward. And with that, Sea King, you're going to embarrass me again. Let's find out. Oh, what do you know? There's an 80-point strike. All right, where's Dragonair? Magic's looking for his Dragonair. Last time his basics and Pokeball and everything else was buried. Let's hope that Dragonair's not buried. There's a good poison attack. Perhaps a Koga? Yep, there's a Koga. Dratini to the front. Coughing back onto the bench. And I've got another Goldeen. I think I'll sit on Goldeen, though. I'm going to go ahead and retreat back. That way I can shake off the poison. I'm going to give Crazy KO Kingler an opportunity here. I only need 80, so this is probably the time I'll get the coin flips, because when I really need them, it doesn't happen. I need 60. Yeah, I only got my 80, so that's enough. All right. So we'll probably see coughing to the front. Magic's really struggling to try to find that Dragonair, so we can only assume Dragonite's already in his hand. There's Dragonair. Very nice. And Wheezing. There's a poison attack. All right. All right, let's see what Kingler can do for me this turn. So I'm going to go ahead and put this point of energy back on Sea King. I'm going to ask Sabrina to help out. All right. Not going to use a potion yet. I'm not going to put the other kangaroo down. I think I will, though. I need something down. I'm going to go ahead and put Goldeen down. And with that, we're going to see if I have an opportunity to stop Dragonite before it arrives. One hits. Two hits. Wow. What do you know? Coin flip deck is getting it done. But that's 2-0. That doesn't mean this match is over by any means. I've had plenty of 2-0 leads with my opponent with hardly any cards, and I still lost it. All right, so there's a lightning. I've seen lightning and I've seen water, so I'm thinking Wheezing is this there for the poison? Or use the energy for retreat. Okay, so I got a Professor's Research. Gonna go ahead and get this evolution to Sea King. Professor's Research. Another Kingler, and there's a Misty. But first time I've seen Misty show up. So the irony is Misty's really just there for Kingler. And Sea King really only needs one energy. So I'm going to go ahead and fly it over there. And I'm a coin flip again. And there's a Tails. All right, so Magic is really needing some help on the bench again. I think this is the second deck in a row where Magic really hasn't had a very good hand dealt to him. Really struggled on getting Dragonite out on the table. Dragonair was late, very late to the party. There's a couple of potions. Really need one more onto the bench. But unfortunately... Wow, Magic, that's 2 games in a row that your hands were just kind of not so hot. But I'm going to try out Misty anyway. Let's see how she does. I just want to see. I've already failed, what, 6 times now or something? Yep, there's another one, so I'll make that 7. All right, well, I just was curious about that. So Misty 7 times, absolutely no help. Wow, and my Kingler's really been the KO crab for sure. All right. Okay, well, who would have thought my coin flip deck would be the one actually getting me some wins? Not myself. All right. Well, that and of course, Magic getting 2 hands dealt to him that were really poor. I still made a match of it, but whoops, I didn't want to do that. All right. So let me take a look at the time. I think I probably have time for one more match. Let's go one more match, and then I'll go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. I know I've got some extra viewers on, so thanks for joining. I appreciate the tuning in, appreciate the watch time hours or the minutes. Every little bit counts. Let's go ahead and finish up with one last game, though. So I'm just most likely, I think it's going to be Magic. Let's see if we can wrap this up. I'm also stick with the coin flips. I can at least, I'm 0 for 7 with Misty. Let's see if I can continue my Misty streak. 7 Misties, no coin flips other than tails. Gonna take a peek, one more round with Magic, and we'll wrap up. Okay. Love that little Mew coin. All right, so I've got 2 Krabby Patties. So 2 Krabby Patties down. And with that, I'll start the battle. Last match of the night. I really appreciate everyone connecting in. There's a Mankey with a nice set of flair on it. Got a couple Pokeball. Let's see. I'm going to be looking for some Goldeen, since I got Sea King in my hand. Another Pokeball. There's a Crazy Kangaroo. I'll take the Kangaroo this time. Professor's Research. A potion and my Crazy Crab, KO Crab. All right, with that, I'll end the first turn. Let's see how it goes. So, last match of the night, Magic has pretty much been in the driver's seat in every match I've played against him. Only the poor dealing of cards by the computer has slowed him down. Other than that, most of the matches haven't even been close. Mankey with a nice attack, 30 points, plus the damage to itself. Ready for good primate evolution for a 100-point strike. So I'm going to go ahead and do an evolution of my Sea King. 2 energy retreat. So I'm going to do Professor's Research first. Got another Crab and a Sabrina. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm at 3 energy. I don't have... two energy retreat. I don't even have enough to make all that work. So I think what I'm going to do at this point is... I'm going to go ahead and put this... I'm going to work on the back one. Well, I got 2 of them. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to put this energy on the Kingler. Well, I'm on a struggle bus on how I want to do this. Oh, I timed out before I got a chance to sign it. Oh, well. Ultimately, I was going to put that energy on the Kingler in the back, but I took so long. Try to think through things. Well, there's Primate. Beautiful setup. Magic's bench, once again, is looking a little bit on the weak side. There's a 100-point strike. Gonna bring in my healthy Kingler, and I'm gonna really hope I get a Misty. Nope. So with that, I don't have a whole lot to do. I'll go ahead and assign this energy to Kingler. I'm not able to play it. All right. With that, I will go ahead and end my turn. All right, last match of the night. Thanks everyone for joining. We've been playing a variety of spice decks. Tomorrow night I'll be back. I was asked if I would do another Pocket and Chill, which is kind of basically what we've been doing tonight, but not necessarily with spicy decks, but with any. So I'll probably most likely just be doing a Pocket and Chill, since I had actually a couple of requests for that. Again, Pocket and Chill is just more viewer battles. Once we have trading, we'll do trading. There's Misty. Socialization, just having a good, fun Saturday night. But that said, I'll see. I know I have a few other requests as well. All right, so I'm going to put Misty. So we're 0 for 7. Let's see what happens this time. 0 for 8. All right. 8 Misties. 8 Misties, not one coin flip to heads. Now, who else could possibly make that happen? I don't even have enough to go. I can't. Yeah. I'm in a world of hurt on this one. Thanks, Magic. Really appreciate it. It's been fun to battle with you tonight. And it's been fun to share how well I do coin flips with Misty. Very nice. Look at that nice flare. I'm a choke. 2 energy. In the meantime, Primape's been holding it down. I haven't really been able to do much of anything. All I have left is 100 health Pokemon. So at this point, it's within a turn of being finished. Unless, of course, I can flip a good coin flip here. All right, so we're going to go for it. So I'm going to put this energy over on Kangaskhan. And with that, I'll flip a coin. What do you know? 0 point damage again. What a struggle. Me and coin flips. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. Love that card. Getting all energized up. It's looking beautiful. Gonna finish off the night with another KO. Mega Punch. Very nice. I had no answers that match. Misty was nowhere to help. 0 for 8 out of Misty's. 8 Misties, 8 Tails. That I wonder if anyone can beat that. I think actually that ties my record. I've had 2 times now where I've had 8 Misties and 8 Tails. All right, one final thanks to Magic. With that, thanks everyone for joining and connecting in. Wada, thanks for the watch hours, the watch time. Thanks, Magic, for showing us your amazing decks as well as your amazing play skills. Sorry I had that power hit. It took a little while, but we finally recovered from it. And I'll let you guys have a good rest of the night. And of course, you know, whether for the rest of my viewers, whether you're it's a good morning, good afternoon, good night, or a good evening, I hope you have a good rest of your time. And as I always end it, let's battle. Take care, everybody.